I am very happy to
very welcome.
be on the same panel with you tonight.
I'm exceedingly humbled.
You're very welcome, Honorable.
Thank you.
Your tribute to the late Pope and the late Honorable retired Major John Kazora.
First of all, I'd like to deeply extend my deepest condolences to the Catholic fraternity all over the world and the Christians all over the world. The Pope was the epitome of humility, the symbol of hope for Christianity, the fountain of honor in the religious, Catholic embodiment. Having served with humility and a person who visited Uganda, spent time with President Museveni with the family, was able to go to Namugongo, the opening of that historical monument and monumental point. It is something that we remember. It is now, after his trip, you know that many Christians all over the world, and mainly East and Central Africa, walk all the way to Namugongo because it's now become not just a destiny for the Christians, especially with the martyrs, but to have seen him humble himself and go on his knees to pray for the souls of those who were martyred is something that I recall of a great man. Two is that he went to Sudan, and you know Sudan is the youngest nation in the world, and he was able to bring the two who are strong Catholics, the two co-presidents, the President Salva Kiir and Riek Machar, the deputy, and prayed for them. One of the things I would like to say is that for peace to prevail in South Sudan, the demise of the Pope is something that the two should embrace and see that they bring peace to South Sudan. President Museveni is doing a great job in saving that country from the deep challenges they would have faced if our Ghanaian forces had not entered there. The other point is that he died without visiting his country when he was the Pope, Argentina, where he served with commitment. And you know that South America is where you have the largest Catholic population in the world. But he died without visiting his country. That is something that I do recall. It is very unfortunate, but I also like to thank the doctors who battled to try to save his life. But the Lord has spoken. With God's case, there is no appeal. May his soul rest in eternal peace. With Major Kazora, I was with him in the 6th Parliament. Major Kazora was a freedom fighter. I served with him in the Committee on National Economy, where I was a vice chairman. I recall I traveled with him to United States of America. We went to South Africa first, then to United States, over the Bujagali Dam. That dam, which was highly costed, had a lot of challenges. And Major Kazora was among the people that was able to put us together. And I do recall in the Committee of Parliament, and you know, the 6th Parliament is one of the best performing parliaments that you have had in this country. I served with him, and he was a man who was diligent, committed, a great freedom fighter, a great Pan-Africanist, and a great nationalist. I want to say to Naomi Kabasharra, his partner, his wife, and the children, some who live in Canada, John Kazora was a noble man. He was a great man. We may have had a political divide, our political journeys crossed, but I do recall that John Kazora was a man who was committed for this country's cause, and he had his views, and his strong views, and I respected them.
Thank you.
I thank the Lord for may his soul rest in eternal peace.
Thank you very much.